All right. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to this second M&A session of this year. I'm really glad to have you all here. I'm really happy about all the questions that were asked. I'm looking forward to responding to them. So this is a new format. So we're doing this live on YouTube. And so it's a bit of a new thing. But I'm looking forward to seeing how well this all works out. So if anything is bugging or not working, try to let me know. So well, let's dive right into it, guys. So like every time, we will go through the achievements and the updates of last month, the future we are working on, and the Ask Me Anything, plus a little gift. Then what did we achieve? So we achieved more than 17,500 registered players. So we keep on growing. This is amazing. I'm really looking forward to getting that 20,000 registered players. We are really close. The Genesis drop, well, it's been a bit more than a month now, and it's a great success. 75% of all the skins are sold out, and 11 skins are completely sold out, so they are not available anymore, and more than 5.5 million pickies have been burned or spent on these skins. So what else? We have updated the servers, so based on, well, many new players joining in, we have had some lags and people, well, not being able to play the game correctly. So we decided to upgrade the servers once again, and we are now constantly monitoring and see how we can, well, make the experience for the user the best as possible. We have also changed the reset stats. So reset stats cost 1,000 pickies, and it's a way to reset your CPR. So if your CPR gets, well, too bad, you can reset it and you start again at 1,000 CPR. But back in the days, it also used to reset your ranking in the Ethereum and in the Picky leaderboard. So, well, players who had really nice position in one of those leaderboards would lose their position all of a sudden, and this was clearly not intended. So now when you reset your stats, you just reset your CPR and not the standings that you have in the Ethereum or Picky's leaderboard. We also well, welcomed Lazy Luna as our second community administrator. So the first one was Muru. He's been doing an amazing job, and it's clearly showing in how people and the community is growing. He's super active in the chat, and so is Lazy Luna. And yeah, we're super stoked about having now 2 community administrators. So they were used to be called the chat administrators, but we think it's a better nomination to call them community administrators, because it goes it goes beyond the chat. These people have a great engagement in the community in its whole, so they are active everywhere. And well, thank you so much to both of you. And well, if you feel like it might be something you would like to do and to help us out with becoming a community administrator, always feel free to contact us. The Enterprise Prediction Community Contest. So we organized this, I think, a bit more than a week ago. So it was a contest for the community where people had to guess the price of Ethereum for this morning. And we will announce the winners tomorrow. So it was a really cool way to involve the community in another way, and people could win pickies or even an epic skin. So the winners will be announced tomorrow. And then last but not least, the new tournament schedule. So we've been playing around with the tournaments. We've heard a lot of people asking to add more hourly tournaments. We did a poll with the community to see what was the best time to do so. 2 timeframes came out of this poll, so one earlier and one later, that what we are used to. We tried both, so we tried one earlier and one later to see which one was the most successful, so would have the most players. And the end result is that actually both work pretty well. So both the earlier one and the later one have approximately the same amount of players. So it was really hard to choose. So we decided to add 2 new early tournaments per day. So this is the new tournament schedule. So we have the weekly league, which is based on the weekly moon and weekly doom. And it starts every first Monday of the month and ends on the last Sunday of the month. And it has a fixed prize pool of $150 worth of Ethereum. Then we have the daily league. It's a daily moon and daily doom. And it starts every Monday and ends on Saturday. So there is a little break day on the Sunday, but there are still hourly tournaments on Sunday for those who want to still pick. Also quite important is that we now have removed the aspect of combo, because all the tournaments will be combo tournaments. And now for the hourly, so we used to have only the hourly main league, which is every day from 1 p.m. until 6 p.m. But now we are adding 2 new hourly tournaments. We are adding the hourly morning league, which is from 7 a.m. until 12 p.m. And the hourly evening league, which will start every day at 7 p.m. and end at midnight. So we are pretty excited about adding not 1 but 2 hourly tournaments, so that people have even more activity during the whole day to participate in tournaments. And so yeah, so that's it. We hope you guys like it. We are looking back. We are looking forward to your feedback, and we're looking forward to see you compete in these new hourly tournaments and see who's the best. So the future we are working on. So the NFT shop. So, well, these are the 4 steps that we already showed a couple of times. So there was first the Picky shop, so that people can buy pickies with their credit card or whatever. And then was the shop was released, where people could buy the skins. And now we are busy on the whole NFT integration, so that the skins actually become NFTs tokens that you guys own and that you can do with them whatever you want. This is taking a bit of time, but like I already said, we want to take the time necessary for this to be perfect, because if it's not done correctly, well, it's blockchain, it's not normal development, there is no rollback, so we really need to test this out perfectly and be happy about the whole integration before actually releasing it. And after that will come the utility of these NFTs. So the NFT integration is on staging. So this is pretty big. We've been, developing and working on this quite hard. And so having it on staging, so staging, for those that don't understand, means it's on our test environment. We have some amazing beta testers, so active players from the community who are our beta tester squad, that's how we call them, who are currently actually testing the whole NFT integration on this test environment, and it's going pretty well. We have not discovered major bugs yet, and we are working on a couple of things that might be better, but the bottom line is that it's not an idea anymore. It's not just me saying that we are gonna have NFTs pretty soon. The first test NFTs tokens on the Matic testnet were created and were exchanged between me and beta testers, but also between each other. And it's looking to be working pretty well, and we are super happy about this. What else can I say? So, the Arcane Marketplace. So Arcane is the wallet that you will be using to interact with your Matic wallet. And on top of that, Arcane is also launching their marketplace for Matic NFT tokens, I think this week. So why is this important? Because it means that once we will launch our NFTs, Arcane marketplace will be a first place where you will be able to exchange the CryptoPick tokens. So, well, we are also testing this at the same time with the beta testers. So it means that people or beta testers are testing the whole integration on CryptoPick in itself, but we are also testing the whole Arcane marketplace and seeing if it's easy to sell the CryptoPick NFTs there, to buy them, and so on. And well, it's all looking pretty good, so we're super excited about this. What else? So we are working on exclusive drops. So today, I will just take a little sip. Today, there is the Genesis drop. We had the Christmas NFT hunt. But once the Genesis drop is over, by the end of the month, well, next drops will come, next skins will come that you can collect and that you can use. One of the first new skins that will come out are the community contest skins. So a couple of months back, we did a community contest where people could submit IDs of skins we could create, and well, a judge selected the best IDs, and they have been created, so they already exist, but they are not released yet. But so these community contest skins will be released pretty soon, and the people who made the best submissions of skin IDs will of course get one of these skins for free. Then we are also working on an exclusive Arcane skin, so it will be only available on the Arcane marketplace, so this will be also pretty exciting. We are also in contact with several NFT artists to create exclusive skins in collaborations with these NFT artists, and the first skin is already ready. So it's just a matter of time before it goes live and that you can discover this amazing piece. And many different other artists are already in the pipeline, but it's important to understand that our goal is not to release as many skins as possible. Our goal is to have some exclusiveness and to release, well, only a limited amount of these skins, and only like 1 or 2 of these special skins a month with these artists. We are also talking with several NFT communities to create specific skins in collaboration with these communities to create awareness around CryptoPick, but also around the CryptoPick NFTs, and to distribute these exclusive skins to these communities so that they can better understand what CryptoPick is and get involved. And we have many other ideas when it comes to these skins and the NFTs. A partnership with Matic Network. So we had a talk with the Matic team. We introduced what CryptoPick is and our ambitions for the future. And they really liked what we are doing. And so, we are setting up an official partnership with them, and they will help us in many different ways. So this is pretty exciting, and I will not say anything else right now, but just know that some crazy, amazing stuff is coming, which we are super excited about. All right, so that's what we've been working on. What do you guys have to ask me? So for those who are new here, beforehand, we always send a form out that you can fill in to ask your questions up front, so that, I can answer them right now. But if you still have any questions right now, you can always add them into the chat and I will answer them right after. Also new, because this is on YouTube now and not on Discord anymore, you can win 200 pickies for free by simply posting your CryptoPick username on this YouTube video, but you also need to make sure that you are subscribed to our YouTube channel. And this will last from now on, so live, but you can also post your CryptoPick username in the upcoming days once the video will be uploaded on YouTube, and you have until Sunday this week to submit your username in the comments to get these pickies. Okay, let's get started with the questions. So Ramakrishna is asking, Mr. Crypto Rising, can you make special citrus of chart like Alkaline Fantasy? So maybe citrus is sites, but I am not 100% sure that I understand this question, but I've seen that you've already asked it in the chat. So I would really like if you better explain what you mean exactly. Now I know Alkaline Fantasy, the site, the game, but I'm not 100% sure that I understand exactly what you mean. So feel free to explain it again in the chat, or submit it with the form so that I can answer that question correctly in the future. Russian language by Roman Lee. So I guess that you are wondering if we will add the Russian language. So we have had many different requests of adding languages. Unfortunately, it's not our top priority because it takes a lot of time to have a website in different languages. But in the future, it is certainly something that we will be looking at. And hopefully we will be able to do that in a not too far future, but it's not on our top priority. But what is, I think, interesting is that, there is not much text on the website and it's in English, so we hope that it's quite clear. But we have amazing people from different countries in the world who are making videos about CryptoPick, explaining how it works and how you can use it. So maybe you should try to find, or if someone would like to make one in Russian, it would be amazing, and always feel free to share it. Now we have some questions from Raf Tijo. In POP, proof of prediction, it was said even if wrong or right, the pickers earn pickies. Can you explain that a bit more? So proof of prediction is something we are working on that will come after we have released the NFT integration, and it will be a utility for the NFTs. So it means that just in general, today, when you play CryptoPick and you make predictions, you have to make the best predictions to earn pickies. Or you have to fulfill some achievements and then you also get pickies. But the bottom line is that you have to make the correct or the best predictions to win pickies. In the Moon Doom, you have to make the best, and in the Up Down, you have to make a correct prediction. But with the proof of prediction, the idea is that people who just make a prediction, so just by playing the game, simply saying like in the Moon Doom, I think this will go up. Once you've played, once you've made your prediction, you will gain some pickies as a reward. Same with Up Down. So once you make a prediction, if you think a price will go up or down, simply by making this prediction, immediately you will earn some pickies. So the idea is that it's not waiting until the results of the game and see if your prediction was correct or the best prediction, but just in general, by playing and participating in CryptoPick and making predictions, you will receive pickies as a reward. Seen many got same kind of basic question in chat. Why can't we have some frequently asked questions for new joiners? That's a good question, and it's something we are clearly working on. So we are, right now, actually preparing a completely new frequently asked questions. How you say that? Place on the website, and this should be pretty useful. But we waited until now because we've done a lot of updates in the past months, and also with the whole NFT integration, it's pretty big, and so. Now we are pretty happy about these new frequently asked questions that we prepared, so they will be live pretty soon, and I hope it helps a lot of people, and it will be also an easier way for people to share these frequently asked questions in the chat if someone asks a question. How did you came up with this great idea, especially the Moon Doom games? I love the scoreboard moving and giving such an excitement. Even if I'm not winning, seeing them going around create a superb feeling, and my hearty thanks to the whole team involved. Thank you. We came up with the idea because we created a community here in Belgium back in the days, talking about 2016. But just in general, a lot of people, when they look at crypto, they just wonder about what will the Bitcoin price do? Will it go up or down? Or what is an interesting coin that could go up in the future? And people will join chats on Telegram, on Discord, on Messenger, on WhatsApp, whatever. And in these chats, what we saw is that the more people join these chats, the shittier the chat becomes. Well, it's not always, but most of the time. Why? Because 95% of the people who are in that chat are just there to loot information. They are not there to share information. And the 5% who talk in the chat, they are not necessarily incentivized to share interesting information. They will talk about in real life stuff. They will troll and whatever. But the 95% who don't say anything and just want to loot information, from them at least 50% has an opinion that could be interesting to share with the others. So we thought, like, how can we gamify and create a game where people are like incentivized to share their predictions with the others? And that's how, well, basically the Moon Doom, but CryptoPick was born, because Moon Doom was the first game. It's create a game where people make a prediction, and by making a prediction, you access the predictions of the other players. And we also wanted to add a whole reward layer with the pickies, a bit like a poker tournament. And so this was the initial idea, and it grew pretty it grew a lot since then. And we have a lot of different games that are coming, and also tournament types. So this is only the beginning, but people like it, and well, we are so excited about the community that is being built around CryptoPick and all the ideas that are coming from you guys. How the CPR profit of Ethereum and Picky is getting calculated to display in the leaderboard. This is also something that will be added to the frequently asked questions, because it's not 100% clear, but basically it's the for the Ethereum, it's all the Ethereum that people have earned in tournaments, but also in the up-down games. And for the Pickies, it's the same. It's in the up-down games and in the Moon Doom games, but it's not taking into account the achievements. So this might be a bit weird, and we might change this in the future. But the bottom line is that we will add this into the frequently asked questions so that it's clear for everyone. And for the CPR, well, you know how it's calculated. And if you don't, that's actually one of the two only points that is explained in the current frequently asked questions that you can find in your menu. So feel free to check it out. Can you explain a little bit more about proof of prediction? When wallet is holding NFT, how this proof of prediction get impact? Or in other words, is this proof of prediction based on what we bought in shop or what we are currently connected with our profile? It's a really good question. So it's super important to understand that, of course, today, when you buy a skin, you can equip it as your avatar. And so the first use case of skins is to equip them as your avatar, is to customize your avatar and to show off with it if you want, or to just show a skin that you like, or to, well, make your avatar look like something you really like. But the utility that NFTs will bring in the future will be not restricted to the 3 pieces that you're holding as your avatar. Because otherwise it would not make sense to own more than 3 pieces, because only these 3 pieces would have effect on you. So it's important to understand that the bonuses and all the utility that will become will be based on all the NFTs that you have in your inventory. So if you have 10 skins, you will get the bonuses and all the advantages from all 10 skins that are in your inventory. If you have 30 skins, you will get the advantage of the 30. So it's not only the 3 skins that you equip and use as your avatar. This is super important because, for example, with the proof of prediction, well, you will earn pickies by just playing, but the NFT skins in your inventory will add an extra boost. So if you would say you get 10 pickies for playing, well, by owning, I'm gonna say like 10 skins gives you a boost of 50%, you will receive 15 pickies instead of 10, and it will be based on all the NFTs that you hold. So I hope this is clear, but it's a really good question, and it's super important to understand that all the bonuses will be based on your whole collection of NFTs, not just the ones that you use and equip as your profile. Idel Ki, sorry if I'm not pronouncing the names correctly. Well, always feel free to correct me in the chat and let me know how to pronounce your name. CryptoPick is unique and great website, but we need more progress. I have some ideas to improve CryptoPick. So the referral program affiliate commission is very less. I asked to create a contest with Ethereum giveaway to encourage people to bring referrals and add bounty programs. Also, the commission from my ref activity, if there is a matrix scheme, will be better. For example, 15% from the level 1 and 5% from the level 2. So first of all, thank you very much for bringing the ideas in, these suggestions of what we could do. We really think it's super important that the community contributes with ideas and gives us suggestions of what we could do. And the referral program is clearly something that could be improved. So we are taking note of your ideas, and we will look further into this. And it's clearly something that the team is working on how to make the whole referral system even more exciting for you guys. So thank you so much for this idea. The ability to exchange pickies to Ethereum or the opposite. Yes, this is something that a lot of people have been asking, and it's something that it will not come immediately, as well, pickies are not cryptocurrency tokens, it's just the in-game currency. And so the idea is that people can buy them with real money, but the main idea behind pickies is that they have a utility, so that they can be used to do a lot of different things on CryptoPick, like entering tournaments where you can win Ethereum, like buying skins that you will be able to sell for maybe Ethereum or Matic or even something else. But I think that as long as the pickies are not tokens, so cryptocurrency, we will not immediately give a possibility to exchange directly from pickies to Ethereum. But it is, of course, something that we are looking at, is tokenizing the pickies, and it will potentially come in the future, but it's not on our top priority list right now. Ethereum tournaments and CPR utility. Participate in tournaments with Ethereum to increase the pool and add a percentage of profits depending on CPR. Example, for each 100 CPR, the player can earn an extra 2% in the price. It's a really cool idea. Now, like I explained right before, the whole bonuses and extra percentages that you will be getting in a way or another on CryptoPick will be most likely based on your NFTs, so the skins that you have, but not on your CPR. But it's some rewarding players for their CPR is something that we are working on. And to be more precise, today you have a leaderboard for all time, so the whole history of CryptoPick, based on the CPR, the Ethereum, and the pickies. But we will be introducing a season system where your CPR for a specific season will be reset to 1,000 every season, and the people who end up with the best CPR for that season will get rewarded as well. But there will still be the all-time CPR leaderboard, so people who are now in a top position will still be the top CPR in the leaderboards, but we will try to create a new concept where your CPR gets reset and everyone starts at 1,000 again, and for a specific time, let's say for a month, everyone can play, and those who end up after 1 month with the best CPR will get a reward. Leaderboards and lottery. Why isn't the top 5 leaderboards in each category honored with an amount of award? every week or every month and add a Pickies and Ethereum weekly or monthly lottery to select 10 users randomly. One ticket cost is 0.01 Ethereum or 1,000 Pickies. You have really cool ideas and a lot of interesting creativity. Now, I see where you're going with this, and our problem with this today is that we don't want to create a casino. We really think it's important to create a platform where people play against each other and not something that is purely based on luck, like you could have in a casino where you have 1 on 2 chances to win, for example, in the roulette. But like I already said right before, we will try to find new ways to reward people also in the leaderboards with the CPR. But who knows, maybe we will add a lottery in the future. But if you have any more ideas like this, always feel free to share them. It's really nice. Hope I explained well and that my opinion is taken into account. Thank you so much and good luck. So don't be frustrated if we don't immediately deploy the ideas that you have brought up. It's important to understand that we have a lot of things already that we are working on, but rest assured that we are taking note of all the ideas that are submitted by the community in general. So always submit your ideas. We will keep them for us, and in the future we will use them in a way or another. Your feedback from the community is key to the development of CryptoPick, because without the community we would be nothing. So you guys need to somehow decide where CryptoPick is going. Dolphman, good day guys, it's been a really big progress so far, superb. Thought it'd be great if you introduce hourly Picky tourneys that will help appreciate the value of Pickies. That's funny you ask that, because, well, we have now introduced more hourly tournaments. So 2 more hourly tournaments per day will be organized, but we are also thinking of actually maybe switching up the rewards from purely winning Ethereum in these tournaments to also have tournaments where people can win Pickies. So it's clearly something we are looking at, and it's something that we just need to do a small development for us to be able to do this, and it's in our pipeline for not so far away. So it will be something you can expect in the near future. Placing additional achievements, especially the physics for Pickies, there's more reasons for players to be consistent. Also making the Crypto Picker achievement 1,000 Pickies. 1,000 picks rather than 150 picks. So for the achievements, it is clearly something we are also working on right now. We are rebalancing the whole achievements, because the achievements were made 2 years ago when we created CryptoPick, but since then a lot of new games have been created, so it's way easier to gain a lot of picks. So we are looking into rebalancing this. So we will maybe make some achievements harder to get, some easier to get, and we will add some new achievements, and we will maybe also add new tiers to unlock new exclusive skins, for example. So today the main unlockable skin with the achievements is the golden skin. Maybe there will be new special skins with the achievements. Certain picky bonus percentage for headhunters, thus influx of new pickers. I think this also comes to the whole question of even adding more bonuses for people who refer their friends. And well, it's something we are looking at. So if you have any more ideas around how we can make the whole referral system more exciting, always feel free to share it. Introducing limited tournaments for new members only. For example, players who joined within a certain period, but most recently, thus gaining their confidence and limiting the advantage of experienced players over them. That's actually a really good idea. I'm now thinking of how to implement this, but I think it's fair, because well, we are thinking about creating some special tournaments for people who have a lot of experience and with, for example, a certain amount of NFTs or a certain level. But it's a good point you highlight, that it's also important to have a tournament maybe that is easier and accessible for someone who just starting, and that is, well, not too confused from the start. And that doesn't feel a big disadvantage compared to people who have been playing the game for years. Some new players do miss the chat. Would be great if the chat is designed in form of a gallery displaying players' comments. Not 100% sure what you mean by a gallery, but if you mean that it's like on the side of the website, so integrated in the website, it's currently not something we can do. It's important to understand that the chat we are using an external service for this. So it's not us who developed this ourselves 100%. We did do some changes to it so that it's really nice, but we are pretty limited to what we can do. But something we are working on for new users is a whole onboarding process, so that when people join CryptoPick, there will be little arrows showing to go this or this way. And maybe it would be interesting to also show them that there is a chat where they can ask the questions and find a lot of information. So this is ending the questions that were submitted up front. So thank you very much to everyone who submitted these questions and suggestions of things that we could do. This was really great. So thank you so much for this. I'm now gonna look to the chat and see if there are any questions I can reply right there. So give me a second. So a Malay version of the guide will be available soon. Thanks to Muru. Yeah, that's a good point. Super cool. When you so when you add new skins, you will take the time to token them before put them in the shop, or will be tokens at release? So today people can already buy skins in the shop, right? These skins are something in our database. It is not an NFT, not a token yet, but they will be tokenable. So you will be able to swap all your database skins to tokens once we release the NFT integration. This will be as simple as clicking on one button and saying tokenize my skins. And once you have done that, all your database skins will be tokens. That's for people who already own skins today. But for all people who join once the update is done, and all people who've already tokenized their skins that they had, it will never be necessary anymore to swap database skins for token skins, because from that moment on, all skins that will be bought into the shop will be tokens from 0.0. So it means that people will only be able to buy skins in the shop if they link a Matic address to their account. Rest assured, it is super simple with what we have created. So it will be a couple of clicks and you will have linked a Matic address to your account. And from that moment on, it's the only thing you have to do. You just have to link a Matic wallet to your account to prove that you are the owner of that wallet. And that Matic address will be linked to your account, and everything from then on will be automatically done with that Matic address. So if you buy a new skin after that, so you will just pay Pickies like today, and you will receive the skin, and it will automatically be minted. Minted means created on your Matic address, and you will have the token on your Matic address. How many wallets can we connect with CryptoPick? So you will, if you look at today, you can deposit Ethereum using MetaMask or Arcane. If you want to do a withdrawal of Ethereum, you can do it to any wallet that is using a hexamel Ethereum address. But when it comes to the NFTs, the whole integration is based on Arcane wallet. So you will, in a first step, you will need an Arcane wallet. Super simple to create. These wallets, you can simply manage them with your social media or with an email and password. And you will need this to create a Matic address to link it to your CryptoPick account. But after that, you can potentially go to another wallet with your tokens, but the whole interaction with CryptoPick will be done with Arcane wallet. But it's we chose for Arcane because it's a super intuitive way of interacting. It's super easy, user friendly, so it's accessible for people who are even new to blockchain. And well, they're also Belgian, like us. The biggest part of the team is from Belgium, and we know them personally, so we have a really good connection with them, and they are forward thinking. It's Arcane Wallet is blockchain agnostic, so they are not just for one blockchain. You can do a lot of different blockchains on them, which also means that if in the future we would like to change from blockchain, from Matic to Ethereum, because Ethereum solved all these issues, or from Matic to Binance chain, well, we will easily be able to do so. So Arcane is just a long-term choice for us because we want to have the best options in the long term. Compatible CryptoPick compatible with other Arcane listed NFTs. In example, is it possible for us to use other existing? I'm not sure I'm understanding this question. Well, the NFTs from our CryptoPick will only be usable in a first step in CryptoPick in itself, but in the future you will be able to use your NFTs from CryptoPick in other metaverses. You will be able to show your collection of CryptoPick skins on the Decentraland or Sandbox, for example, which is already the case with many different NFTs. So it will also be possible with the CryptoPick NFTs. So Aaron is asking, the CryptoPick wallet will be automatically connected to Arcane, or we have to do it manually? And in case of manually, how? Honestly, you will see it once we release it live, but it will be a couple of clicks. You don't have 1,000 options, or you cannot do something wrong. You will basically click on connect wallets. A pop-up will open where you will have to create Arcane wallet, or if you have already an Arcane wallet, you will just have to log in with your Arcane wallet, and that's it. You just have to then choose which Matic address is linked to your account, and done. So it's gonna be pretty simple, and we're gonna make a video also how to show how it's done. But our focus was to create a user experience that is as simple as it can get. So you will see it's pretty amazing. We're super excited about how it turned out. Sorry. Thank you. Great. And like MMORPG. So Saruman, are there any practical advantages for your projects from joining Blockchain Game Alliance? Any planned actions as an alliance? Yes. So practically speaking, we joined the Blockchain Game Alliance because it's the place where the biggest actor in the NFT gaming space joined forces, and we want to learn from them, from these big players, but we're also there to maybe teach them something. But it's also important to understand that this opens a lot of potential partnerships. So a lot of big projects who are member of the Blockchain Game Alliance will easily have access to them, be in contact with them, and potentially organize collaborations, partnerships with special NFT skins from CryptoPick being on their platform, or making special CryptoPick skins together with them. So it has a lot of advantages. And it gives us a lot of visibility and credibility. And we presented what CryptoPick was 2 weeks ago, I think, or 1 week ago. And we already had a lot of return based on that. So we got contacted by a lot of people that discovered what CryptoPick was and wanted to know more. And we are sure that the people who are member of this alliance are just, they are great. And we're going to get a lot out of this. One more question. Can we buy pickies with the Ethereum we win in games directly inside CryptoPick? as of today, you cannot buy pickies with Ethereum that you win, or not buy it with crypto in general. So this might sound weird because we are CryptoPick and we are oriented with crypto, that you cannot buy pickies with crypto. This is the first step. We just wanted to integrate PayPal because it's super easy to use with your credit card and so on. But in the future, it is really important that we introduce a way for people to buy pickies with crypto. And we are working on this, but it's more of a legal aspect, because today when we use PayPal for people to buy pickies, they do the whole KYC AML. And if we want to do this with crypto, we need to find a good provider to do this. Now we know that PayPal will introduce crypto payments for the merchants in the future. We don't know when exactly, but we are waiting for this and are super excited, because if PayPal introduces it, well, we don't have to develop anything new, and it will be working from that moment on. I'm looking if there are any other questions. All right, a question by Aaron Rodriguez. Which is the possibility of having leaks promoted by other crypto enterprises? This will help the community grow, because, for example, Binance promote a daily leak, and the people of Binance come. Well, it's something we've been working on for a while. We call them sponsored tournaments, and it's something that is more than in the pipe. We're already in discussion with different actors that are looking to promote our tournaments. Now, what is important to understand is that today the tournaments, people win Ethereum, and people who want to promote their own website by sponsoring a tournament probably want to, or potentially, give something other in the rewards than just Ethereum. So, for example, a hardware wallet provider would want to give a hardware wallet. If I am Binance, I might want to give Binance coins as a reward. And this is good and exciting for the users, but we still need to integrate the whole system to have other rewards than Ethereum, because today the rewards everything is automated. People who win the tournaments get the Ethereum automatically on their account, and it's done. Once we open the possibilities to have a lot of different rewards, for example, a project approaching us and saying, I want to give out this in a tournament, we will have to implement a different system, a system where the rewards will not be automatically given out, but will have to be claimed by the winners. Now, we had this in the past, for those who are here for more than a year already. Back in the days, the tournament prizes were working this way. You had to claim them, and we did tournaments with Lisk, Neo, and other projects, and it was working good, but it was just a bit complicated, and so we decided to only organize tournaments in Ethereum. But we are working on this solution, and it should come out in the near future, and from that moment on, possibilities of partnerships with bigger projects or NFT projects who want to give out NFTs by sponsoring tournaments will be available for us, and we are super excited about introducing this. I'm looking at other questions. The people that Aaron Rodriguez, what happened with the Headhunters League? I'm not 100% sure that I understand that question. The Headhunters League. Oh, yeah, there was a league only accessible for the Headhunters. And now I get what you mean, yeah. So you needed to have a certain Headhunter level to join these leagues. We did a couple of them in the past, and we might do some others in the future. But it was a bit restricted for new players. They could not join. But it was more exclusive for people who have high Headhunters level. So it's a good point you bring this up, and we might organize some in the near future to get you pro headhunters excited. So thank you for reminding us. We can help CryptoPick rising by writing. All right. Well, I think I answered, and I hope I answered all the questions in the chat and the questions that were submitted up front. I think I will wrap up this M&A session right now. Thank you all for being here. Remember to post your CryptoPick username in the comments below and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We will be creating a lot of different other videos in the near future to explain a couple of things. But thank you so much for being here. Thank you for submitting your questions. Without you pickers, we would not be here. So peace and see you in the near future. Bye-bye.